Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bake Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday night. um, it's been a day, I guess. I did get my sleep in at least today. Of course, I'm a night owl, so I went to bed late and got up late, noon. Well, that's my life. I don't answer to anybody, but God. So, and apparently he doesn't mind that I like to sleep late and stay up late. Anyway, everything's quieter at night, and I like quiet. So, there you have it. It's so noisy during the day. But, me and Johnny had to go grocery shopping because we were out of a little bit of everything. And of course we were out of our flavored waters, and guess what, they finally had strawberry water in the bottles at the store, so I got all of them. So I didn't have to go back for a little while. They didn't have that many, like 7. Theo. My dog has wandered up here to get loved on. So we did our shopping, and for some reason, and I guess it's because I don't get out very much. Inevitably, when we go grocery shopping, I will find people to talk to. And I'm just a very outgoing person, and I will inevitably talk to people. And so, but this time I didn't do that. And so we were in and out of there in just about an hour. I mean, we had everything we needed within an hour, and we were back home. And which is kind of unusual for us. I told Johnny, I said, that's record time. He said, yeah, you're right. We got out of the house before 2 o'clock, and we were back within a little over an hour. Something like that. Shopped, checked out, and out of the store. Just boom. So that was pretty good. And so unfortunately my shoulder gave me quite a bit of trouble today, but I did work on his corner to corner, so I have made some progress with that, so I'll show y'all that. So I've made a little progress, and that puzzle yarn and that color is really working up really pretty. So yeah, it's coming along. I've made pretty good progress. So I'm still on the first skein. I've got balled up here. This is what I got left out of the first skein, so I'll be working on a second one before too long. But yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really pretty. I think it's really pretty. And so, and he's enjoying seeing the color changes as I work on it for him. And of course, I hadn't started a new wearable yet, but I did go through my scrap box. I know people have scrap baskets, scrap this, scrap. I have a whole box. And there's a video that I did not too long ago about what's in my scrap box, how many, whatever is in there. So if you want to go look at that, you can go look at that. But because there's caked up yarn and Ziplocs in there, and then there's actual scrap balls in there. And so, because I will, I usually, because I do most of my crocheting in the living room, and so I will ball up little pieces, little bits of what's left out of a skein or whatever, and then they accumulate on the table in front of me. And then I'll put them in something else, and then when I get really get tired of looking at them accumulating, I'll come in here and throw them in the box. So I need to go through and organize them better in that box. I'll put them in Ziplocs or something, because I do have some ideas as to what to do with them. I'd like to, categorize them based on fiber content, because I got some Karen cotton cakes scraps in there that are bigger than, that are enough that I could probably put together for something. And others that are just, too small to really do much with. But that I just hadn't figured out what to do. Should I just toss them, or what should I do with it? But you just hate to throw stuff out that might work in a little pinch somewhere. But anyway, And then late, the mail ran really late here. My good friend Marcia Norton, that lives in Michigan, we speak every day on Facebook Messenger or text when for whatever, either one. But she and I have been friends for quite some time, and we speak every day. And she's near and dear to my heart, and I just wish she lived closer. But she has been working on birthday and Christmas items that she wanted to send me for a while. I'll send her yarn, and then she'll make things for me. And she's made me quite a happy meal that I want to share with y'all. And it's this big box of stuff that I opened privately because I'm quite an emotional person sometimes, and this box made me very emotional. I don't know how many of y'all are understanding of this term, but I'm quite an empath a person. I feel other people's feelings acutely, and as if they were mine. And sometimes when some people send me things, especially Marcia, she feels things very passionately. And when I'm holding her handmade items that she sent me, I felt the love that went in them. Okay, and it made me very emotional to know that someone loved me like that, because I haven't had a whole lot of that. I haven't had a whole lot of that until this channel, until the doing this. I hadn't known a lot of that. So it made me very emotional, and I didn't want to break down and do a lot of boo-hooing in front of y'all, because to throw a southern term at you, it's undignified. It's a little undignified to get all blubbery. It just is. It just is. But my very good friend blessed me with quite a few beautiful items that she, a couple of things that she bought me, and but mostly things that she made me with her own two hands. And one thing she was really worried about if it would get broke or not, because it come from Michigan, was this cup. And because she knows how much I love my pit bull dog, my pit bull mix Theodore, and how much I love pit bulls in general. And so she sent me this cup, and it says pity, which is what I call him. I call him my pity boy, Pittie, my pity boy. And so it says pity mom, and it has this picture of a pit bull with a little bandana and glasses. Maybe that's what I would look like if I was a pit bull. But I love this. I love this so much. And so this made me smile. I was like, well, when it gets cold and I start drinking hot chocolate or coffee, mostly I drink hot chocolate, but yeah, when I start drinking warm drinks, I'll be drinking it out of this. And I have a mug that a sweet subscriber had sent me from my wish list. That I have two beautiful mugs that were gifted now to me. So I'm excited that I'll have sweet loving mugs to drink my drinks out of. And there's so many things in this box, but one of the more beautiful things that she made me was this wrap. And this is made out of I think that Hirschner's, those cotton cakes, those mill-in cotton cakes that the Hirschners had, those beautiful transition cakes, that the thin yarn that's like 2-weight yarn. And I think she was able to get some of those mill-in yarns. And there goes my nose again. Sorry about that. But she made this wrap for me. and it's rainbow because she knows I love rainbow, and it is pretty good size. It will definitely go around me. And so when I'm sitting in there watching TV and I don't want to put a blanket on me, I'll just put this wrap around me, and I can wear this while I'm crocheting and be nice and comfy. And she made me some baskets for projects, to put projects in. And so this is it's a basket. And so I can put my scrap balls in here, or I can put projects in here. And this will motivate me to tackle that love seat in there with all the stuff piled on it. That's a project for tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm not going to show y'all that hot mess that's in there that I need to tackle and deal with. But she made me this beautiful green one, and I'm going to put this on something behind me. And this green and blue one, not green and blue, red and blue one. I really like this too. I like the marled effects of this one. And another red one. I do like red quite a bit, so she did good here. This is good and stiff too. And then a pink one. I've started to like pink a little more, so this is really nice and good and sturdy too. So this will hold quite a bit, but this gives me something soft to put projects in, or just organize things, organize yarn and stuff in. So that's that. And then I think she had bought this yarn for herself, but then she discovered she didn't care for it when she started working with it. And she knows how much I love puzzle yarn. And so this is Cat's Cradle. And I don't typically buy pastel colors, but as me and Eva are doing this collecting things for this women's shelter, and one of them is baby blankets. So I have she sent 3 of these, which is more than enough, with this being a thicker, well, it says 5 weight, but it's basically a very thick 4 weight. And it's 328 yards per, and so this is more than enough for a small baby blanket. And I'll probably do it in the corner to corner. It'll be quick, nice and quick that way. And so I will do this in a baby blanket, since it's this nice pastel colors. You know, it'll stripe up and be a pretty little peachy. It's got like peaches and gray. I would say that's a sort of a pink, but like a pink and gray. But it's really pretty. I'll put that in a little box behind me. Let's see here. And I think this is supposed to be a cute little bag with feet. This is so super cute, but I think this is a bag, and it's really cute. I think she might have used Karen Simply Soft. It's really shiny and it's really cute, but it's got little feet, and like that. I think it's cute. She did send me a dolly, but I'm gonna keep that private. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this dolly at. I'm gonna have to find a place where she won't get knocked around, or where she can just sit steady, because it came with this. She sent it with this pedestal, and it says $18.99 Wild West Showgirl. And let me see if I can put it together. It's quite it's quite detailed. She has a little hat, and I think this might go in here, or maybe this goes in here. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to see how this goes, because I've never had anything like this, and there weren't any instructions. I think she supposed to hold that, maybe. Maybe this goes up through the bottom. No. I'm not sure how that works. But I mean, you would think that this and this go together, but I'm not altogether sure. I'll have to ask her about that tomorrow. But I know this is probably something to hold her straight up. I'm not a doll person, so I don't. That's why I'm kind of stumbling over this a bit, because I'm not a person who collects dolls. I do have like a sunflower baby doll that I've had for over 20 years, but I've never taken her out of the box. And I don't consider myself a doll collector. Oh, jeez. But this is quite beautiful, and I do like westerns and stuff, so I'm thinking that this probably goes up. Oh, then I dropped that again. Jesus, I can't hold on to nothing. Okay, let's just leave that here. I'm thinking this goes up under her arms like that, maybe. I tell you, I don't know. But she has this beaded hat. And she's got like sparkly stockings on, and then her whole dress is beaded. I mean, when I tell you this is heavy, this is really heavy, and it's really pretty, and you know, blue. It's like a cobalt blue color, really. I'm surprised she parted with this, because cobalt blue is her favorite color. So, and that's definitely cobalt blue. So that really surprises me that she parted with it. But somehow I think I must have this wrong. This thing here. I don't know, but I don't know how to put this on here. But it all came in the same packaging, so I will just figure this out. But she looks like a Barbie doll, made up to look like this Western saloon girl. So I don't know, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna put it back in this bag for now until I figure out how to display it, because it's just a very detailed dress that she has on. Someone spent a lot of time on that dress. A lot of beads and a lot of detailed work went into that. Goodness, if I can figure out how to do that. I just feel so awkward. Oh, well, there goes that. Okay. All right. I'm going to stick that down there. No, right there is good. Okay. You can tell the only dolls I ever played with was some Barbie dolls I had, and I gave all them away when I was about 13 to a neighborhood girl that wanted them, and I had stopped playing with them, and I never looked back. And then she made me this gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous, blanket. This is art, is what this is. I hope I can move this back a bit and then show y'all. This is what made me really cry, because I knew she had made this, and I knew this would be in the box. I just, knowing it and seeing it are two different things, and a lot of work went into this. Oh, excuse me if y'all jump around just a little bit. Oh, and it's big. I think she made it to fit my bed. I'm pretty sure she did. And I have a queen size bed, if that tells you anything. Oh, this is going to slip right off my shoulders. I might as well put it down there. It's got, and I've got it upside down, I think. No, okay. Let me see if I can stand back up a little bit and then stand up. But yeah, it's really, 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 really beautiful. And I think this is like a robin's egg color, which is really like a pale turquoise type color. But oh my goodness, how beautiful is this? Now I don't like to do baubles myself. I don't even think I've ever done one, but I love the look of them. I think they're really beautiful, but I don't want to do them. But she enjoys this kind of work. She's done many of these blankets, and she enjoyed making this, she says. And oh my goodness, I'm in love with it. I'm absolutely in love with this blanket. And I cried like a baby when I saw it. When I actually held it up and I felt the love that she put in it. And the yarn has a little bit of a sheen to it, because I think she must have used Karen Simply Soft. That's what it looks like and feels like, because that yarn has a good record of lasting a long time in garments and in blankets. It's, you know, quite durable. So I'm sure that's why she used it. And she must enjoy working with it, because there's a lot of that in her work that she sent me in the past. She sent me things made with that in the past. So this Happy Mail made me very emotional, because I knew what the love that went into this, and her sending me this stuff. Try to keep all that stuff together. Oh, there's another element of it. And for her to have parted with that doll, because it seems to me that something she might have collected and excuse me, y'all. That's my COPD acted up. I must have got some dust in my... Whew. This room's full of dust. If I stir it up, it gets me. But for her to have parted with that doll, it looks like she'd had it a long time. It's not it feels like a prized possession. And for her to have trusted me with it, it means a lot to me. So I will find a place to put it that where she can be displayed and enjoyed, because she's a pretty doll. And the dress is, that hand beaded dress is wow. I've just got to figure out, I'd really like to put her in a clear box, like a shadow box or something. I think would be appropriate for something like that. So I may look at Michael's or Joann's or someplace and see if they have a small little shadow box. I'll have to measure her standing up and see if I can find a little shadow box to put her in, and stand her up in something like that, so that she's protected, because she's obviously vintage. I think it's a vintage doll, so I want to protect it. So I'll find a shadow box to put her in, so that she's protected, and that so the dress is also protected, because that's not something you can just wash. You'd have to spot clean something like that. So I want to protect it. So I'll here in the near future, I'll find a shadow box to put it in, and I'll show y'all what I find and how I end up displaying it. I'll find somewhere I'll probably try to put it back here in the window, with that other stuff that I got back there, in a little shadow box, because surely they make them big enough to hold that doll. But I just think that would be the most appropriate way to display her, would be in a clear box, to where she would be protected from dust and whatever. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. If y'all think that's the best way to do it, is to find a little a small, box like that, clear, box where she can be appreciated and seen, but not damaged. So that's why I never took my baby doll out of the packaging, because the Aunt Getty's sunflower baby that I have, I never took her out of the box because I didn't want anything to happen to her. And 20 some years later, I've never taken her out of the box, because I just knew if I took it out of the box that something was going to happen to it. And so I may not be a huge baby doll fan, but when I do get something that I think is super nice like that, I try to preserve it the best I can. So anyway, that's about all I got for y'all tonight. It's been a kind of a boring day other than the Happy Meal. I got to figure out, I don't know if I want to put, I do have some crochet blankets on my bed that are just big enough for myself. The dogs don't really usually use blankets unless it's super cold, and then they get under the blanket with me. So I probably will put this, and I put some sheets on the bed, and then I'll put that blanket on my bed and start sleeping under it, because I want to be wrapped up in the love of my friend. So I will sleep with that blanket because she took the time to make it for me, and I think that was the intended purpose, for me to sleep under that blanket, and I will definitely be doing that. So because it means a lot to me that she loved me enough to do that, because that took time. And that's a lot of work, and that's more than I don't do those kind of projects, that complicated stitches like that. I stick to simple stitches, and she likes to do stuff like that. So that, some people enjoy those complicated things, and I'm not one of them. But anyway, tomorrow I gotta call my doctor about this dizzy spells, and Will had an idea about the dizzy spells. He thinks the diet medicine might be interacting with some of my other medication, because one of my mental health medications doubles as a blood pressure medicine, and he said it could be a medication interaction with that diet medicine causing my dizzy spells, because I never did get dizzy getting up fast or moving fast before. It just seems to have happened all of a sudden, started having this problem. So I agree with him that that it's possible that it's the that it could be the diet medicine. So I'm gonna not take any of the diet medicine for the next several days, probably the rest of this week, and see if it stops. I've also decreased my my blood pressure PTSD medicine down to 1 pill a night, and see if that has any effect. I did have some dizzy spells earlier today. When I went to get out of bed, I had some, and then when I was in the middle of Walmart, I moved too quick to the side and got a little dizzy. The thing is the dizzy spells aren't lasting. It's like I get dizzy, and then within a couple of seconds it stops. So it's not like I'm staying dizzy. Now, when it first started happening, a couple of weeks ago, when it first happened, I got ill. I got like really nauseous the first time it happened. But then it slacked off, and now it's just sporadic, and just kind of, if I move too quickly, or if I get up too fast, or stuff like that, and it stops as quick as it starts. So it's really hard to kind of pinpoint something when it's so intermittent like that. So I don't know what to make of it, but I'll make some change. I'll stop taking the diet medicine and lower my other medicine to 1, and go from there. But I also want to talk to my doctor about my ever thinning hair. So I've grown my hair out the last year, and I usually keep it really short. If you look in my older videos, my hair is really short, And so I kept it really short for a long time, and then I decided to grow it out. It's now past my shoulders, and I love it being long, but it's super thin. Y'all might not be able to see that, but believe me when I tell you, I mean that my ponytail is like this. That's how big my ponytail is. It's really skinny, and it's worrisome because also they've told me, many people have told me, and I think even the doctor mentioned that there's a possibility that I could lose hair after my surgery, after my weight loss surgery. That a lot of people that go through weight loss surgery, a few months after the surgery, they start losing their hair because of some sort of vitamin loss or something like that. But of course, I already take vitamins, so I'm hoping that I can head that off. Mainly the people that lose their hair are folks that don't stay on the vitamin regimen. I already take vitamins, so I'm hoping that maybe I'll be one of those lucky ones that don't have that problem, because I don't have much hair to lose to begin with. So I'm already got very thinning hair, and I don't have much to lose. I mean, I know it looks like I have a lot of hair, but I really don't. It's really thin, and it's very concerning to me that it seems to, over the past year, it seems to have gotten thinner. And it's very alarming to me that it just is progressively gotten thinner. And so I'm going to talk to my doctor about that and see what he says, and see if I have any options for having it grow back in thicker, or if I'm just stuck with it. So because it's alarming. I know, some people, it could be just part of life. It could be part of my natural aging process or whatever. But if there's something that I can do to, get it thicker, I would be happy to do that. I really don't want to cut it off to go back to wearing it short. I really enjoy it being long, but I really would enjoy it being long if it was thicker too. Just a little bit, just a little bit thicker, not like super thick, just, to where it doesn't feel, I don't know, stringy. It just feels kind of stringy. And, not lush, and I just want it like it was, a year ago before, I just want it thicker, and it seemed like the longer it got, the less hair I felt like I had. So it's just weird, just very strange. And I'm constantly cleaning out my hairbrush, and it just gets more full and more full. And I know I'm losing my hair, and it's kind of sad. I shouldn't be losing hair like that, and I haven't even had the daggum weight loss surgery yet. So I don't know, but I'm gonna talk to the doctor about it, see if there's something see if there's anything I can do about it. But at least I did have the Happy Meal today, and progress on Johnny's blanket. I think I'm gonna go in here and maybe frog the blanket that I started for Will, and start it with the corner to corner, and see how quickly that works up. I think that'll be pretty. So anyway, I'm sure y'all tired of hearing me talk. It's already 33 minutes. But I do love you, and so hopefully y'all know that, and y'all know that Jesus loves you too. And please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bye now.